To Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Seminoles will kick this deep to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Makes it to the 16. That's good.
To the 16.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Okay, ready? See what the call is on 1st and 10.
42, Spider.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Gets rid of it on the move. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Second and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Running with purpose. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Trying to extend the play. And he fires the football to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Takes the handoff. It's Williams. Moving right through the contact. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. Tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Williams. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the Seminoles are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Noles hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. It's Hawkins. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. Can they bounce back here? On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Finds an open target on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Handoff in a single back formation. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Important second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Looking to scramble now. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first to keep this drive moving.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. The defense backed up against their own end zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Lucas. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the move, looking deep. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Gonna run it. It's Williams. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The back's got it. And the Noles pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warrick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff heading left. Not much on that play, brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
The Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Lucas. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Getting set. Here's second down. Ball handed off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result was a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks like he's going to run it. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this possession. Here's 3rd and 5. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. A long drive here. Play number 12 coming up for the offense. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a Here's the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
1st and 10 play coming up. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run, and in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
And he knocks through the PAT. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some open field ahead. Across the 40. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
Here comes a handoff. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff again. Good enough for first down yardage.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. From the shotgun, handoff inside. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
In the red area, it's Williams. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And they pick up the first on the ground. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark. The Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. They're going to run it here. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point puts him in front by 1.
Good. That makes the score Florida State.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
16.
Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. Heckle made it to 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone.
Take over. First and 10.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And they heave it deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Gators. Will take the lead in the second half.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. And they'll run it into the end zone until they go up by a touchdown here. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First and 10 now for the offense. And here's the handoff. Fights off a defender.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Noles with first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way. Breaks free down the left side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida. The defense adds 6 points.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets them a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Play action here on first down. Going off the arm strength.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback. All week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Williams. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. They'll take a deep shot. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Quick throw to the left. And he's got his man open downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Love this throw by the quarterback, Chris, because he gives his receiver a chance. I was always taught on a nice deep post route, put it up in the air and as far as you can throw it and let the receiver run underneath it. Let him adjust his timing. It's exactly what they were able to do here.
Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Gators. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's going to take off. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it in the 3rd quarter of play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Florida 38, Florida State 17.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for his back. With the catch, it's Williams. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this.
Ball is free in the backfield. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Florida on the scoop and score. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And now a timeout.
Defensive
The
score.
defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Seminoles are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the run here, lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Crucial red zone play coming up.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And the tackling right there, but that's a turnover.